Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Well, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Welcome to Tuesday. Here we go. Trudging through another week. Well, let's see here. Got some emails. This request from Melissa said, hey, can you guys make a compilation of the evolution of Kevin's hair on either Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, please?
Wow. Look, we have no issue with documenting this the right way.
There's plenty of documentation on that shut down Twitter.
We can, you know what? We can throw it. We'll throw it in the video we're doing. We need to fill up some space. That's a great idea. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Part of the creative process there, Melissa. Thank you. Got this from Engineer Keith about your martial arts injury. He said that basically I got injured one time. I was in the Navy, popped out my knee. I decided to try out some MMA. I decided to stick with it, though, regardless of the injury and the embarrassment, and I kept going. And I'm pretty sure I won some respect by sticking with it in the face of adversity. I also learned how to move around better while injured, thus preventing future injury. Moral of the story, just stick with it and take it easy.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm definitely going to keep – I want to do karate. I really do. My dad's all jacked up on. I think he's going to help be my sparring partner.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to go with you to the lessons?
I don't think that's going to happen. But if I want to, practice my front kick or my side kick,
yeah,
my 8-point blocking system, no big deal. Yeah, I think my dad will help me out with that, and I'll kick the shit out of him.
Sounds fun for him.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't kick the shit out of anybody other than myself.
Have you received any instruction yet, or have you not gotten to that point?
We're not really at that point.
Okay. All right.
But I do remember the
He didn't even make it through stretching.
Well, I remember the 8-point blocking system at Carl Spitali's.
Okay, yeah.
That I remember, and I got to be a yellow sash on that one, Virginia, so I can kick a little ass.
I'm so impressed. You've never looked sexier.
I totally cannot kick any ass. If I tried to apply anything I learned when I was 10, I would fucking die.
I got a TV show suggestion here from Heather and the Pizzle. Said, I want to recommend watching Barry on HBO. It's got Bill Hader, Stephen Root, Henry Winkler.
Just started watching it.
Yeah, what do you think?
I fell asleep 10 minutes in the first episode, but I was tired. But I think I'm going to like it because I'm a very big Bill Hader fan.
Yes, Bill Hader's the bomb.
He's an ex-military man who turns into a hitman. While following a person he's trying to kill, he follows him into an acting class and gets involved with the class while he's trying to finish his final hit job. It's a dark comedy. I really enjoy it. It's 30-minute episodes and only 9 of them.
I do like these 30-minute episodes. That's what the Cobra Kai was. You get in and out, baby.
Yeah, I think so, too. I kind of agree with that. I like that. I like the shorter ones. Got this and about the olden days, stuff that used to happen. Said, so my Grams used to smoke in the car with the windows up. But the funny part was she would light her cigarette with a match and then accidentally throw the cigarette out the window instead of the match.
Go to smoke the match?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Maybe Grandma was a little high, too.
Yeah, was Grandma drunk?
By the way, do millennials even know what matches are?
Yeah.
I have matches in the house. I prefer matches to a lighter. I just like it.
You like the sound, the smell.
I do.
I get it.
I have a giant box. It's like it's big as your hand. And it's got these giant matches and a giant thing on the side where you strike them. And it's just, I think it looks cool.
Okay.
I like lighting the barbecue with it. I think it's just fun.
Yeah, they have. I think they do. Yeah, they are kind of fun. Nothing like sitting there and striking matches.
Just kind of just lighting some shit on fire. No, I get it.
If you want a cool thing, because there's a fancy store on Clematis called Pioneer Linens. And they sell them in the big, huge boxes now, the matches. It's a cute little gift to give somebody, a cute little hostess gift when you go to their house. Because the one that I put in my bathroom says cheers on it. It's $5 for a giant thing of matches, and it just looks cool in the bathroom or next to a candle. It's a cute little hostess gift.
Handy when you poop.
It is.
It is.
I knew a guy that he was really into fire. He was like a pyro. He just loved setting shit on fire. I think it's a personality thing you get when you're a kid or something.
We knew a guy like that too when he was a fireman, remember?
Yeah, Fireman Bill, yeah.
Fireman Bill loved to light Kevin on fire.
But it was almost like a compulsion with this guy. He was always lighting shit up, even at times where he knew it was wrong to light a fire up.
Wait, look at it, man. It's like it dances, it mesmerizes.
I
It's like
get
it
it.
hypnotizes you. It's like its own spirit. And somebody looks at it and it just,
Agreed.
you know, the fire demon, it gets inside their soul.
But you can't control it, though. It's almost like
I think that's it. That's
it's like
the,
sex.
Yeah, it's the mystifying. It's you know, it's dangerous and it's got like its own thing. It breathes.
It's hunger.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know what I'm saying.
You're getting into it a lot. Are you sure we're still talking about your friend?
Got this email saying, I'm going back and listening to all the shows from 2016. I got a question. V, whatever happened with your ghost? You left me hanging. I listened to the show on the day it was supposed to happen, but the next episode was no longer on the podcast. I need an update. Michelle from Houston.
I mean, Jay Bird is convinced we have a ghost.
Look, I'm
Was
not.
there a seance that was supposed to happen and then...
I want to have all of the mediums over to my house. So I want to have your Vicky, my Jeff, and my mother-in-law's guy. I forgot his name. But I want to have everybody over at once and have all these mediums reading each other. And I just want to sit in the room and watch.
Triple threat match. Someone's gonna get a chair off the head.
No,
Wow.
I don't want it to be a competition. I want it to be an exhibition.
Yeah,
Oh, look
okay.
at that. That's a little good
Consortium.
play on words there.
Yes, I don't want anything. I don't want negative energy. I don't want like, oh, my medium's better than your medium. I don't want that. I want team medium.
Okay.
Yeah, participation trophy over here doesn't want the best psychic to reign supreme.
No, because I think some are going to be better than others at certain things.
I
and some
think
have
that-
been in the game longer. And this, my mother-in-law's guy, I think he's her age, so he's been in the game a lot longer time.
But to answer that email, Virginia did have a cleansing of some sort. She thought the ghost was out, and in my opinion, the ghost is not out. That ghost might have been out, but you had a few things going on there that I don't think you want to admit to.
Well, I am not scared of it.
You shouldn't be.
And that's the difference between like me and Mags, because Mags is real spooked. We can't even talk about, that there might have been a ghost at some point because she gets real freaked out.
Yeah.
And then I can't have two kids sleeping in the bed with us. That's just ridiculousness.
I'm just letting you know, right around your upstairs area, there's some energy, and that's all I'll say. I'm out. I'm done. I'm not gonna tell you anything.
That's all you got?
That's all I
Well,
got.
when I hear it from the mediums, I'll take it with more than just a grain of salt.
That's fine. Look, what the fuck do I know?
I want to have the mediums over. Let's set this shit up. Been talking about it. Let's pick a date.
Okay.
I'm going to call into the Weird and Whatever podcast. Y'all take calls?
Not yours. I have the control on that shit, and you're not getting through.
What are you, dick screening? No dicks through?
Exactly.
Got this from Chris in Easton, PA. Said the other day Virginia talked about this fight with her mother-in-law while she was holding baby Mags. Can we get a round-by-round breakdown of this fight? What was it about? And does Mags have a relationship with that grandma now?
Okay, I'll go backwards. Yes, she does have a great relationship with that grandma. I don't. I'm very weird in the way that as soon as you cause me so much trouble and drama that I reach my breaking point and I'm done with you, I'm done with you for life.
Well, what happens if that person evolves as a, and they're like, hey, I'm sorry about how I acted back then. I'd love to really make amends.
Nope, I'm done.
Wow, that's...
She showed her true colors. She did. She wrote me this big, long letter. She wanted to make amends, but if I'm done, I'm done. And that's just how I am, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Do you think that that's a trait of yours that you would like to fix?
Nope.
That maybe
No.
holding on to the anger is not good. You're always talking about stuff like,
I'm not
cancer.
anger. I'm not angry. I have no anger. I release these people, and it's like a catch and release fish. I don't think about that fish. I don't think about that person. I don't give them the power in my life to bring drama and misery and annoyance, and there's some people that like to do that to others because it gets them attention. And I believe my mother-in-law is one of those people. I believe she's actually one of the worst I've ever met when it comes to negative attention. Doesn't care where the attention's coming from, just as long as
she
she's
gets
getting
something.
it.
Yeah.
She ruined Thanksgiving one year by breaking down and crying in the middle of the meal and sobbing and running away from the table and like all this trauma. And you're like, nobody even knew what she was upset about. Like, there always has to be something. And that kind of toxicity, I can't deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it.
Well, that's crazy, huh?
Life is too short. So I don't have any kind of relationship with her, but I encourage Magnolia to have a relationship with her.
It's grandma.
And I tell her all the time, you know, just because somebody doesn't like me doesn't mean that you can't get along with them. If they're your family and you have a great relationship.
You're right. I get along great with Mags.
But it was ugly when we had the blow by blow. It was Christmas Eve. I want to say it was like 2006.
Okay.
We were at a place called Bay Reach where we lived in this little tiny hat box of a condo. It was too small. So it was me and Pete and Mags, and then his parents were staying there, and it was just like everybody on top of everybody. And these people
they were staying there at the time.
Yeah, remember it was dubbed and it was billed as War on the Shore.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
It was too much because they always want to be yelling at each other, and that's just not that's not what I like in my house. I don't like yelling, screaming, fighting, drama. I don't like any of that. Your home is peaceful and your sanctuary, and I just had to get out. I mean, I was holding Mags, and she literally charged me. And so I'm hitting her, and somebody's taking Mags, and she and I got into a little fist fight. And then a lot of things were said that night that can never be unsaid. And I just decided that was it. I don't want to come back from that.
But she did try.
Oh, yeah.
Mother-in-law.
She tried.
Said nope.
And then after she tried, and I said no, she got all dramatic again and tried to start another fight with me again.
Really?
Again.
What was that over?
I wasn't paying attention to her. I wasn't giving her what she wanted, which was the forgiveness and the allowance back in so she could make more drama. So she had to make drama on Easter.
Gosh, I would fucking kill if you didn't pay attention to me.
And that's why now I don't even see her. Like I used to stay in the car and drop off Mags at her place, but now I won't even do that because that's when she started to try to start a fight with me on Easter. I was in the back seat of the car, and she's trying to fight with me through the window of the car.
What was she saying?
Panda is driving.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what she was saying. It was just something stupid and ridiculous, and just she's not going to ever be happy until she creates drama and
she
gets
needs that
her,
engagement. Yeah.
She needs that engagement, and I'm not ever going to give it to her, and that drives her nuts.
So she just picked something stupid to try to yell at you about.
Exactly.
Like you didn't bring her with a sandwich or something. Yeah.
So now we can't have face to face, which I'm fine with. I had to make Panda do it. Poor guy.
Oh, jeez. He's got to
But
deal with it.
she doesn't try to fight with Panda.
Yeah.
It's a girl thing.
Wow. Crazy, Virginia.
I know.
Crazy, crazy. Christy sent in this email, said, hey, you guys played a game once I thought was super entertaining. You were saying a word backwards and then playing that audio in reverse to see if you can get it to sound like the word. I played around, and it's definitely not impossible.
Was it the backmasking stuff?
Yeah, I think it was. Like you would say a word, and then we'd flip it around, and it'd go, and so you try to say it, and then when we flip that audio around, it would hopefully sound like, hello.
Johnny has a big dong.
Yeah.
I want to play that game.
Yeah, it's a fun little game.
Let's bring some of this shit back,
Yeah,
man.
maybe we can play it tomorrow. It's been a while since we did that. It's been a couple years.
We should do a throwback show tomorrow. All stuff we did back in the day.
Throwback games?
Yeah.
Smell my finger.
We got smell my. I would love to bring back what's in the bag, biatch.
What's in the bag, biatch?
I would love to bring that back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
I think that bit could work now.
Yeah.
I do. I think I'd like to try it.
What,
At
where
Walmart.
Yes.
You approach strangers in the parking lot and try to go through their groceries?
Now you try to guess what they have.
Yes, I had to. That's what it was. I had to describe them to you guys. Like, this guy's got a mullet. He's got a Bart Simpson shirt on. What do you think is in his shopping cart? And you guys would.
We would
pick
guess,
one thing.
and then you would dig through his shopping bags.
And I had to ask, okay, sir, so what's in the bag, biatch?
Yeah.
bring that back, Coach.
I agree. That was
I don't know how many
fun.
people are going to let you rifle through their back. I think that was the problem
After
we
you
had.
called them a biatch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was the problem we had was like, and people were like, well, no. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
I never had prizes to give to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we won't do it. Fuck it.
And it worked one time. I think we felt one person was like, yeah, okay, I don't care.
We had 3 successful rounds of that game. And you're right, by the 4th time it got a little hard. But different set of eyes now, wiser, older.
People are more freaked out in public.
They are, man.
Yeah.
These social experiments are tough to do these days.
Yeah. Got the game idea. Another one here. Somebody said, I got lost on Amazon. I stumbled upon this and immediately thought of the kids on the show. I've listened since you guys started. I think producer Denny's is the best. It's worth checking out, I promise. I've even thought about sending you guys the money to fix the crashed hard drive. Hashtag save the hard drive. I'm sure tens of people will donate to the cause. Stephanie from all over the place. It's called Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. And I assume what it is you probably get kind of like a stupid story, and then you got to guess, was the person drunk, stoned, or just stupid?
I love it.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
I love it, too.
With that hard drive, we don't need money. We just need somebody who knows a really good computer guy to step up and say, all right, I'll take a look at it. Everybody that we've talked to wants like $1,000, and I would feel bad trying to fundraise for that. But if somebody stepped up and said, hey, I'm a computer guy, I'll look at it for free just to try to help you guys, I would feel less guilty about that.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff is so expensive. My laptop that I do all my stuff on, for some reason, it's like the screen is going out. It's got this weird, like, so much. It's cost. I priced it $500 to get my screen fixed.
Really?
Are you kidding me? So I'm going to continue with this shitty ass screen. That's too much money.
That is
Yeah.
a
Might as well
lot.
buy a new computer at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see. Kind of like the name of the game here would be, it's a fun little game here. Florida. I'll tell you a story and you tell me if this happened in Florida or not. A guy was caught drunkenly mowing a stranger's lawn. When he was called out for the horrible job he was doing, he took off in a low-speed chase with cops. He was caught quickly.
That's in Florida.
What do you think, Virginia?
He is drunk.
No. It's Florida or not.
I thought you said
You are drunk.
I thought we were playing drunk, high, or stupid.
No, what show are you listening to? Were you texting or something?
That was the game we talked about.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
Yeah, and I said-
Kevin, I was paying attention.
Thank you. It's so rare, yes. At least I got one of you. Yeah, did that happen in Florida or not? That's what this game is. yes.
No, you told us
Simmer
that story. It wasn't Florida.
It was Florida. I listen.
Okay. You do not. It was Indiana.
Shit. Come on, Bird. You had the whole thing right in your palm.
Okay, do you remember this one? 2 men are accused of breaking into their ex-boyfriend's home and using ragu sauce to try to burn it down.
Oh, that's Florida.
One of them was wearing a bull costume.
Definitely Florida.
What do you think,
What
Virginia?
a fun group. They used ragu to burn it down?
Yeah, they tried to use it as a they put it like
Accelerant?
accelerant. Yeah, they put it like on the stove and thought it'd catch fire.
I think it was a lover's quarrel. This is Florida.
I think it was, yeah.
I like it. Yeah, let's say Florida.
That is Florida, outside of Orlando.
Bringing it home.
Yeah.
We're back.
You remember this, the news report on it was fantastic.
Suspects tried to start a fire with spaghetti sauce in an attempt to cover their tracks.
I got an alert at 6:54. I called D-Land Police, and they was here in no time. They was trying to make it look like that I'd left the stove on, but who gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning and fixes spaghetti? Let him...
Biscotti.
Biscotti.
I mean, that's how Rocco says it. That's a grown-ass man.
That is great.
Biscotti.
Biscotti.
Used my car for 4 months. Maybe he's angry about that. Or maybe he's angry because I gave him $150 to fix his teeth. Maybe he's angry about that.
Oh,
It's
burn, bitch.
layered, this story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about this? Florida or not? Man named Trigger accidentally shoots himself in the ankle at Dollar General.
That's Florida.
That is not Florida. That's like Omaha.
Good guess. It's Florida.
I think we're tied.
Mm-hmm. And what about this? Tim Peeler runs into a 10-foot tall Bigfoot.
Florida.
Not
do you think?
Florida.
Not Florida. Virginia gets it again. Yeah, you win the game, Virginia. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kevin. I beat you, and I wasn't even listening for the first half.
I know. God.
I was answering an urgent email.
Gosh, you're such a sassy fuck. Why don't you stick out your tongue at me and go, nah, nah.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah.
I want to get that on a T-shirt. Hashtag sassy fuck.
Could you imagine like 10-year-old Virginia teasing you?
Yeah.
Shit, that man.
I was always bossy.
I bet.
Here's a guy from that story. This is Tim Peeler.
Spotted Bigfoot in Cleveland County, and this isn't the first time. The legend continues. One man in Kaiser says he encountered the mythic beast just last week.
I tried to call him.
Tim Peeler thought he was calling coyotes.
Instead of them, him. This thing was 10 foot tall.
That's your boy.
Is this the one that he goes, and I said, get. I said, get.
Yeah.
This is a classic clip.
He had beautiful hair.
Was it Kevin?
We need to do a news sweeper.
That needs to be a
and
clip.
use that for the show.
Every time we talk about Kevin's hair, you need to play that clip.
Yeah,
You got
beautiful
hair.
I need it.
Looked like about a 10-foot man, and his beard was down below his navel.
Yeah, and it's me.
Gosh, it really hurts our credibility.
It does.
Yeah, oh, this guy's just a classic. Yeah, I love this. I got to hear, Tim Peeler. He's 10 foot tall.
One man in Kaiser says he encountered the mythic beast just last week.
I tried to call him.
Tim Peeler thought he was calling coyotes.
Instead of them, him. This thing was 10 foot tall. He had beautiful hair.
Yes,
He
he
looked
did.
like about a 10-foot man, and his beard was down below his navel.
The Sasquatch going after his dogs.
I come out here and rough talked him and run him off.
Got him to leave, called 911, then the creature came back.
And I said, get away from here. Get. Get. And he went right back out that path again. He looked like he had 6 fingers on each hand.
I like when he slows down for effect.
Yeah, right.
It's like the pills are kicking in
Yeah.
or something.
Did he say I rough talked him? Is that what he
I
said?
rough talked him.
I love
Get.
it. I'm gonna
Get.
I want someone to rough talk me.
It sounds like 5 different conversations they had with this guy, all pieced together to form this story. I'm fascinated.
It's different news outlets that were reporting with this guy.
I love it.
I said, get.
Get.
I said, get.
That is a classic. That's from like 07, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it's that old, but it's been around a little while.
I wish I was a club DJ so I could play that at the end of the night. I said, get.
I said, get. Yeah, somebody needs to make that into a song.
Totally. That needs to be the closing time song.
Question here. Saw this topic out there. If you could make 3 rules we all had to follow, what would they be? Here are some examples I saw on the Reddit thread. 3 rules we all had to follow. Somebody said, it is illegal to sit right next to someone in the movies in an empty theater. That should be a rule.
I mean, you're gonna waste your rule on that.
That's just
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you can just go sit somewhere else and don't blow a rule on that.
For 1.
It's illegal to come empty-handed to a party. Should be a rule on that.
So far, 0 for 2, Kev. This Reddit list sucks.
People who talk through the movies get kicked out. Someone else on Reddit said it's illegal to use the stall right next to someone in the bathroom.
I like when there's like all these urinals and you see the guy walk right next to the other urinal where the guy is and make him so uncomfortable.
Hangovers are a legitimate excuse to miss work.
Okay, I'm not hating that one.
Not hating that one. Right.
That's kind of good.
Could you imagine how many times we'd be out?
Every Monday.
Kev hungover. Okay. All right. Hey, no worries. That's a legit excuse. The day after the Super Bowl should be a holiday. And sports is on as a valid excuse for absolutely anything. Some of the rules they had on Reddit. What rules would you have if you had rules and we all had to follow along?
All beers are $1.
Gosh, that'd be great.
Everywhere, every bear.
Okay, I'll beat that. All beers are a dime. Boom! I just Price is Right your ass.
You want them to make a little money.
If I could make a rule, honestly, like There's no open container works anywhere.
Thank you. Louisiana rules.
Yeah, where it's like if I want to, I'm a grown ass man.
Thank you.
If I don't walk around with a beer in my damn hand, wherever I am, I should be able to walk around with a damn beer in my hand.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why does the rest of the country not get that?
I don't know. It's so silly. It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, come on. If I want to walk down the street drinking I should be able to walk down the street drinking a beer.
You're not driving.
Right.
You're walking.
I'm walking.
Let the man have a can of beer.
Yeah. That one always bothers me.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I could actually do 100 rules on alcohol.
You could. You could do 100 rules on food as well.
Yeah, alcohol's a lot more passionate for me. You do food, I'll do alcohol.
I like it.
Yeah.
We'll cover our bases.
Yeah, we all got our own thing. Yeah. All righty. Well, that is it for us. Got anything else you want to add into the mix? You can. Just send us an email. mail@kvjshow.com. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.